I saw your application in my table. So before we start, I just want to introduce myself to you. So I'm your counselor. So I'm Marianne Santiago, but you can call me Dr. Ann. So I'll be your counselor for today's session. So would it be fine if I called you Julius or Jules?
Jules na lang po.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Jules. So, okay, all right. So, how are you today? Kumusta ka, Jules?
Mm. Hi po, okay lang naman po ako. I guess it's
Mm-hmm.
just that lately has been quite stressful for me po. Because as you can see po, I'm in my third year college and I major in psychology, just to share.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
lahat ng major subjects binagsak na sa amin. Yun na po yung parang yung units po namin is medyo mataas-taas na nga po. And dahil doon po, I find myself struggling po, as in sobra po.
Okay, so if you don't mind, alam mo ba itong lugar na to, ano yung kinikater namin, what is our services? Or do you heard anything from our services?
Ano po, I heard this from a friend po na meron daw siyang counseling center na alam na nakahelp po sa kanya nung siya po ay nasa lowest point ng buhay niya.
Okay, that's good. So that's right, Jules. So just to explain you more. So this is a counseling services for all gender. So our main goal is to help everyone to take a step, your emotional health or medical, mental health or well-being. So we assured you that our services will help you more to be emotionally and mentally healthy. So, okay.
Okay po yan, ma'am. That's great po. Ano po, seeing how I'm facing this obstacle po, lalo na lately lang po siya na feel ko po. And
Mm-mm.
need ko po talaga ng help to get through this problem po. And,
Okay, so that's your explanation. So, my question is, so paano ka napunta dito, Jules? So, what is the reason why you were here or in front of me?
ayun nga po, as I mentioned before po, my friend referred this center to me.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing how I am in crisis right now, I thought it would be a big help to come and have someone to talk to about my problems po.
Okay, so when mo o kailan mo nararamdaman yung emotional stress mo?
Yun nga po, na sabi ko nga po na I'm in third year college na po. I'm a third year
Okay.
student. And
Mm-hmm.
I've been facing stress and pressure more lately. And that is scaring me that hindi na po ako nakapag-function ng maayos yung everyday lives ko po. And I mean, lahat sila mahirap gawin, pero I find myself struggling po so much sa research po namin. You know po, despite doing it since my freshman college, every year naman po may research, nahihirapan pa rin po ako sobra doon sa research namin ngayong
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you explain to me paano ka sa klase? So, may specific lang ba na subject or professor na nai-stress ka? So, and nape-pressure ka. So, may mga specific ba na ganun sa'yo?
Ano po, I mean, I do well naman po sa class ko because
Mm-hmm.
hindi ko rin naman po gustong bumagsak. But my research subject, I find it hardest po talaga. I do well too in it, pero sobrang stressful. It gives me too much na parang na-hold back niya yung pagpa-function ko ng tama, not only as a student but also as an individual sa bahay or sa mga ginagawa ko po. Nakakaapekto talaga sa pamumuhay.
Okay, so it seems or it looks like naman na okay ka sa okay ka sa sorry, sorry, I'm sorry for that. So, it looks like naman na okay ka sa performances mo. So, paano siya nakakaapekto sa'yo?
Ano, I think it's because of my professor po on that subject kasi I know that I always give or do my best on that subject sa research ko. Kasi yun yung karanasan na kadalasan na ginagawa lalo po 'pag psych major. Pero parang di enough sa kanya yung point na mga ginagawa ko and yung yung effort ko po. Then to that point nako-question ko na po yung knowledge.
Mm. So, how do you handle a lot of works or school work at the same time?
In all honestly po I don't
Mhm.
cram or procrastinate po. Ginagawa ko naman po siya ng maayos yung mga subjects ko and task ko. I
Oo.
tend to do my schoolworks early, especially yung mga madadali lang po. So I can give an ample time to the ones that I find the hardest. And yun nga po, yung parang nahirapan nga po sa research. Yun.
So, it seems na iba-iba yung pressure na nararamdaman mo every time na gumagawa ka ng school work sa subject niya, tama ba ako, Jules?
Sa research po,
Yes?
yes po, despite doing it since my first year, I still find it hard and sobra-sobra yung pressure na nafe-feel ko because of it po.
Okay. So, kumusta naman yung result or yung score mo na nakukuha mo sa professor mo?
Ayun nga po, it's not good po and yun yung pinaka nakaka-upset po because I always do and give my best on that subject naman po.
Mm.
But my professor po, looks like hindi pa enough para sa kanya yun. So, with my grades, I mean, it's not a failing grade but I know I deserve better than that po. Medyo taas lang po, ganun.
Okay. So, I have a question. So, may mga classmate ka ba na nakakakilala sa professor mo na same yung nararamdaman mo at nararamdaman ng classmate mo?
Hmm. Ayun. So, I mean, seeing how our research is done by group, my group mates also face the same. But di ko po alam if they're dwelling on it as much as I do. Parang di ko po sure kung mas nahirapan ba ako or mas nahihirapan sila. Pero para sa akin po nahihirapan po talaga ako.
So, sa tingin mo, is there something behind from from your professor na nakakababa ng grades mo? Or just you feel that pressure that you know that you did your best and that's not enough for her or for him?
I mean, yung our professor is in fact much more knowledgeable than us. Siyempre po professor siya eh. Mas may
Yeah.
alam sila. So I think despite giving my best, siguro may nakita pa rin siyang flaws sa gawa namin
Okay.
which results for us to have a grade we did not expect. Ganun po.
Okay. So with all of that, kumusta naman yung pagtulog mo? Nakakaapekto ba ito with all your pressure that all? Kumusta yung pagtulog mo? To be clearly. Tuloy-tuloy ba 'to or paputol-putol?
Mm. Ayun nga po, to be honest po, it indeed ruins my sleeping routine.
Mm.
Sometimes po, I sleep for 3 to 4 hours and
Okay, 3 to 4 hours.
nag-i-sleep po ako ng 3 AM or 4 in the morning just to finish the requirements. Tapos may maaga pa pong pasok. Yan.
Okay. So, kumusta naman yung pagkain mo?
Ayun. So, I mean, I may have a messed up sleeping routine but yung sa food ko naman po, I don't neglect my food.
Mm.
Because yun na lang yung pambawi ko sa kakulangan ko po sa pagtulog.
Okay. So, nakakaapekto ba yung well-being mo as an individual because of your problem?
Yes po, it indeed affected me. So, as I've mentioned, I don't sleep well
Mm-hmm.
and enough. So, I tend to have migraines in daytime.
Mm-hmm.
Also
Okay.
results in ano, staining and nag-slow po yung productivity ko sa mga gawain ko.
Okay. If you don't mind, it will be can I ask you if I will if you will be I will ask you about your emotional tiredness.
Okay naman po. Yes po. With all the current circumstances, I do feel tired, both mentally po and emotionally.
Okay. So Jules, so I think your case will be using our the Gestalt techniques therapy, which is the empty chair technique. Can I ask you already if you heard something something about the Gestalt technique?
Mm, Yes po, we had a discussion about Gestalt and this technique
Mm-hmm.
nga po. So, I'm quite familiar with it po. And, but not enough po. Medyo slight familiar lang.
Okay, just to give you more explanation about the empty chair technique. So I will simplify a chair across from you as and you imagine that the person sitting on the empty chair is your professor. So you're allowed to say whatever you want to say to that person. So you need to say whatever comes in your mind, and that will be clear with you.
Ano,
It's clear to you.
okay, clear naman po.
Okay. So we can start now.
So,
You
tingin na
can
lang po ako.
imagine, yeah, you can imagine that in front of your face, that's your professor.
Lang po, medyo kinakabahan po ako kasi professor po eh. Ayan,
Okay,
pag-internalize lang po ako. Ayan.
okay, just say whatever you want to say to that professor.
So, yun. Uh, uh, as Sir Manny, I know that you are knowledgeable and that, ayun, more knowledgeable than all of us po, Sir Manny. Mas may alam and mas may experience ka in life. And, ayun. And want us to be ready for what the future have for us. But with all the pressure po, sir, I feel with your subjects, I turned a blind eye po on your goal and yung pag-i-aid niyo po sa amin and pag-shape niyo po for us to be a better person. That all the obstacles you have us go through is to help us and for us to learn more about ourselves po.
Mhm.
Uh, and what we can do to be able to get to po. So, ayun po yung masasabi ko lang po sa inyo, Sir Manny.
Okay, that's good, Jules. So after that approach, after you said everything about your prof, what you feel now, do you feel relieved now? Ano yung nakatulong sa'yo? Ano yung pakiramdam mo ngayon?
Ay, ayun po. I do po. Medyo uplift po na nailabas ko yung damdamin ko po. I
Mm-mm.
do so, I do surprisingly, I do feel better and relief po to be able to come in terms on how I was blaming and pinning my issues po on others. And more specifically po kay Sir Jun, who just want me to become a better version of myself po. That he's just doing his job po and was in fact
Mm-mm.
just helping me so I can So, I can be able to get through po everything in my future na po. Ayun po na medyo naintindihan ko naman.
All right, Julius. So now that you finished saying the words that you want to tell to your professor, so we will apply another gestal therapy. So, which is the role play technique. Have you heard anything or familiar with this one?
Well, ano po? Well, just like the M-teacher po, the M-teacher technique, I'm
Mhm.
also quite familiar with this technique po. Medyo na sabi naman po sa mga lessons namin, nasa psych major po.
Mm-mm.
Pero yung knowledge ko po dun sa mga technique na to is hindi pa po ganun ka broad enough.
So I see, Julie. So in this technique, I just want to share to have a more explanation about this. So we will having a dialogue here between you and your professor. So it's imaginary one, and you will present it by Sir Manny. So I want you to pretend Sir Manny on that empty chair, so the black one, and then you will give a response to the words given to him by yourself a while ago. So it's that clear with you, Jules?
Ayun po, clear naman po. So ako po yung mag-a-act as si Sir Man po.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, clear po.
Okay, right. So can we start now, Jules?
Okay po, do I have to stare at the chair po?
No need. You just tell whatever you want to tell with Jules.
Okay. So, Julius, I know that our research subject is quite difficult subject, especially now that we are on pandemic. I know that it will never be easy.
Mhm.
I understand your frustrations. I also think that these emotions are valid. You are valid. I apologize if my subject is already overwhelming you, but I just wanted to train you and your classmates, especially that you guys are already on your third year in college.
Mhm.
However, I can see your efforts and improvements in my subject, and I appreciate that a lot.
Okay, that's good. So now, what you feel? What is your feeling right now? And then, within Sermani actually recognize your effort in this subject. You are free to tell him your thoughts.
Ayun po, Sir Jun. Kausapin ko po si Sir Jun.
Yes. Mm-mm.
Okay. So, I'm me again. So, ayun. Sir Jun, I'm actually flattered because I didn't expect that you'll even recognize my efforts po. Um, However, I honestly think that you should be considerate enough of us, your students, as we are trying our best to perform well. But still, I know that you are just trying to train us in order to be the best version of ourselves. Thank you pa rin.
Okay, that's good, Joel. So now you're saying that you feel flattered to be recognized by Sir Manny. Can you elaborate this random emotion that you feel better after talking to him?
So ayun nga po, after talking to him po, uh, so, I feel like it's a good thing to be appreciated po by someone.
Mm-hmm.
Especially po yung mga noon nga po na parang na kinaiinisan ko or what na ma-emotion ako na negative. However po, I also feel nervous. Also po na kinakabahan po ako since he's a strict person po and doing this paper is big thing po para po sa kanya.
Okay. So,
And even
mhm.
though po na na-recognize niya po yung effort ko, ayun, nalaman niya na tutuwa din po kahit pa paano na na-recognize niya nga po yung effort ko and medyo naintindihan ko po na part yun ng training niya para sa amin.
Okay. So, what are you feeling? What are you feeling right now?
Ayun po, medyo nakakangiti. I actually feel better po.
That's good.
I guess felt so good to say the words that I wanted to tell po. Matagal ko na pong gusto sabihin to pero medyo nahirapan po. Then, ayun, I feel like my frustrations actually diminish. Medyo nabawasan po at ayun nga.
Okay. So, do you feel that this exercise helped you more?
Well, I think po this exercise helped me convey my feelings into
Mhm.
words. Na-convey ko po yung emotion ko na may labas po sa pag-convey ko po ng mga words na gusto ko pong sabihin.
So, okay, that's great, Jules. So, you can reflect on your emotion and experiences for now. Maybe we can resume our next session next week. But again, for now, I want you to reflect on your emotions. Next Monday, we can reassess your thoughts. Is that okay with you, Jules?
Yeah, sure po. Thank you po.
Okay. Thank you, Jules. So, well, it's a nice talking to you, having the conversation with you. So, see you in our next session, Jules.
Okay po. See you po. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Take care and God bless. See you. See you soon. Thank you.